What's up, guys? It's Amir here, and today I'm going to be talking about the one singular indicator that I use to make over $25,000 a month in payouts with these prop firms and just overall trading. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know in order to start doing the exact same thing that I do and how I easily find entries within the market so I can gain profits every single month. So the first thing that we're going to do is add one simple line. It's an 8 EMA, or an exponential moving average, which will be right here, or the moving average exponential, which that's what it's called on TradingView. So you can type in EMA on any software that you're using and then just add the EMA, and then boom. This is the only line we're going to be using. We're not going to add anything else to the charts. We're not going to squiggle anything. We're not going to do anything like that. This is all we're using. The only thing that you have to change is whenever you go to the source, you're going to change the inputs from 9 to 8, and then make sure the source is set to close, and then boom, that's it. That's all you need on the charts. Now you may be asking, why am I using an exponential moving average? I can be using anything else. There's thousands of indicators on TradingView. I can be using anything else, but why am I using this one simple line? That's a great question. So this line measures the trend and the current direction that price is going. So since we have the EMA set to 8, that means that it's going to measure the 8 most recent candles as an average, which is measured within this line. So if we go ahead and look around, we can see that we have a trend to the upside here, and then we have a break on the 8 EMA here, and then we have a trend to the downside. But in the midst of these trends, we see that price comes to this 8 EMA, hovers around it, then comes back up, then comes back down, hover around it, come back up, and then does the same thing until it breaks through here, and then does the exact same thing here. Comes down, hovers around, come back down, and then just continue to the downside. And this is exactly what we want from price. We want price to make higher highs, which is the first thing that I look for before I get into entry. We want it to make higher highs and higher lows over this 8 EMA so it can signal a strong bullish trend going to this upside. And then once we do see these lower highs being formed, we getting on the lower high, which is the pullback, so it can go back to the upside and we can take profit there. And then the same exact thing with the bearish trend. We want to see lower highs and lower lows being formed under the 8 EMA. And if we see that, it'll signal a strong bearish trend going to the downside. And all we do is just simply getting on these pullbacks to ride the wave of the trend and then gain profits there. A common misconception with trading is that you need every single line, you need every single confluence you can get. And before you know it, your chart will end up looking just like this. It'll be a whole bunch of squiggly lines that mean absolutely nothing. This is not what we want. We want simplicity. We don't want clutter on the charts. And if we get clutter on the charts, that just clogs our mind. And overall, it just makes it harder to make the best, the most effective trade possible. So let's go ahead and take a look at this example. I'm going to show you exactly how we can get into an entry by looking at and observing what the past candles are telling us. So if we look right here, we're on a 10-minute chart. We see consolidation here and then a break to this downside on the 8 EMA right here. And then once we get that break right there, we have 3 rejection candles right here, comes back down to make a lower low and then a lower high here. So I mentioned the term rejection candle. Now, what is a rejection candle? Whenever we zoom in, we see a large wick to the upside here, and then price closes back under. Another wick to the upside right here, and then closes under. And then another wick to the upside here, and then closes under. And then actually we have 4 rejection candles because it's another wick to the upside here, and then a close under. So what exactly do these rejection candles emphasize? Well, it emphasizes that one, we're going to get that lower high, which is right here, and it's going to be a strong continuation to this downside. And the reason why is because price tried to push up. It tried to go over the 8 EMA, and it tried to test this 8 EMA. It respected it by closing under, and then it tried to do it one more time. It didn't happen. And then another time, it didn't happen. And then another time, and it just finally gave up and then came back down. That is what I mean by respect from the 8 EMA. That's what I mean by rejection candles. And this, especially this candle, this is a very good sign that since it's a shooting star, it supports the downtrend. And then combining that with the fact that we have 3 extra rejection candles going back to this downside, that shows us that we can comfortably say that this trend is respected and that whenever we do get in on another rejection candle, because that's the second thing that I want to see in order for me to actually get into some type of trade. Once we do get that rejection candle, I feel comfortable with entering that trade, and then we'll be able to count that as a high profitability candle and a high profitability trade as well. So we have the respect on the 8 EMA, and then we also have lower highs and lower lows being formed under the 8 EMA. Now, like I said, we're just going to step 2, which is finding that next rejection candle and then getting in on that candle to the downside. So if we go and play it out, we're going to have one candle here. It does not reject. Another candle here does not reject. Then we have another candle, and then we have a rejection right here. Price came up to this 8 EMA, didn't necessarily touch it, but it's very close to that 8 EMA equilibrium zone, which is just the zone, the area around that 8 EMA. And it ended up closing as a nice shooting star, which is a short body and a long wick, indicating that we can go ahead and get into this trade and feel comfortable with hitting our take profit. So all we're going to do is target a new low. Let's just say we're going to go 150 ticks. And then since we have our stop loss comfortably over this 8 EMA, which is what we want whenever we're trading, we want to make sure that our stop loss is over the 8 EMA. So if price does break this area, then we have another price area on these higher time frames that it can come to and respect the 8 EMA and then come back to the downside. So we have the respect on the 8 EMA right here with the shooting star. And then we have our targeting with a new lower low. And then on top of that, we have our stop loss that's placed comfortably over this 8 EMA, so that if price comes to any area on the 15 or the 30 minute where the 8 EMA is going to be able to respect it. And we may not hit our stop loss and may come to this area, respect the 8 EMA on that other time frame, and then reject back to the downside and hit our take profit. All right, so now we're going to let it play out. And once we play it out, we can see that price continues to the downside and it continues to make lower lows. We had another rejection candle right here. Price closed as a spinning top and then created a massive candle back to the downside here to make a new lower low, and then a massive push back to this downside for us to take profit right here, and then made another higher high and then another massive push to the downside. And that is exactly how I use this one simple indicator to make the most simple and the easiest trades and be in and out with trades just like that. Because the goal is with trading, you don't want to make this super hard. You just want very simple, boring execution. If it's boring, that means you're doing something right. You just want simple, a repeatable setup so you can go ahead from there. So in my case, I'm just looking for 2 simple things, which is higher highs and higher lows if it's a bullish setup, or lower highs and lower lows if it's a bearish setup, and then past historical data that confirms that this trend is being respected, i.e. these rejection candles. And then once we get in, we can expect it to continue to that downside and we can take our profits. So like I said, super simple model. And this model is called the 8 EMA trend continuation model, or the 8 TCM for short. But that is going to be it for me. If you enjoy this type of content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button for me. And if you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and drop it in the comments and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. And if you want coaching with this specific model, you can get 7-day access for free by clicking the link in the description. I will hold your hand and help you accelerate your growth as a trader overall and with this model. But I appreciate you for staying until the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next video.